Have you ever felt bloated, tired, or low on energy and wondered why? What if I told you the secret to feeling amazing every single day could start with just one part of your body that most people completely ignore, your gut? Today, we're diving deep into gut health and digestion, and I promise what you learn here could change the way your body feels forever.
When we think about our gut, most people immediately think about digestion. They imagine a place where food goes in, gets broken down, and then comes out the other end. And while that's partially true, it's only scratching the surface of what the gut really does. Your gut is not just a passive tube that processes food. It's an incredibly active, dynamic, and complex system that affects almost every part of your body. Inside your gut lives a vast community of microorganisms, bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microbes that together are called the gut microbiome. And make no mistake, this is one of the most important ecosystems in your body. These microbes aren't just sitting there, they're working constantly, interacting with your immune system, influencing how your body absorbs nutrients, producing essential vitamins, and even communicating with your brain. Some researchers even call it a second brain because of how closely your gut and nervous system are connected through something called the gut-brain axis. This means that your mental health, your stress levels, your mood, and even your decision-making can be influenced by what's happening in your gut. It's not an exaggeration to say that taking care of your gut is taking care of your whole body, and yet most people rarely give it the attention it deserves. The balance of your gut microbiome is crucial. When the good bacteria and the bad bacteria are in harmony, your digestion runs smoothly, your immune system is strong, and your body can efficiently process nutrients. But when this balance is disrupted, a condition called dysbiosis can occur, and this is when problems start to appear. Dysbiosis can lead to bloating, gas, irregular bowel movements, and food sensitivities, but it also has far-reaching effects beyond just the digestive tract. It can impact your energy levels, your ability to fight off infections, and even your weight. Some studies have even linked an imbalanced gut microbiome to conditions like diabetes, obesity, autoimmune disorders, and chronic inflammation. That's why understanding the role of your gut goes far beyond just thinking about whether your stomach feels good after a meal. It's about optimizing your overall health and wellness. The microbes in your gut actually play a huge role in how your body metabolizes food, breaking down complex carbohydrates, producing short-chain fatty acids, and even synthesizing certain vitamins like B12 and K2. Without a thriving microbiome, your body isn't able to get the full benefit of the nutrients you're eating, no matter how clean or healthy your diet might be. Another fascinating aspect of your gut is how it communicates with your brain. The gut and brain are connected through a complex network of nerves, hormones, and chemical messengers, and the health of your gut directly impacts your mental well-being. This is why people who experience digestive issues often also notice symptoms like anxiety, depression, or brain fog. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, they can produce compounds that trigger inflammation or affect neurotransmitter production, which in turn influences your mood and cognitive function. Conversely, nurturing your gut with the right foods and habits can promote better mental clarity, reduce stress, and even enhance your resilience to emotional challenges. This connection between the gut and brain highlights why gut health is not something that should be considered in isolation. It's intertwined with your nervous system, your endocrine system, and your immune system, meaning that taking care of your gut has ripple effects that touch virtually every aspect of your body's function. Your immune system is another area that depends heavily on a healthy gut. In fact, about 70% of your immune system is located in your gut. The gut lining serves as a barrier, controlling what enters your bloodstream from the digestive tract, while the microbiome helps educate your immune cells, teaching them to recognize harmful invaders and tolerate harmless substances. This delicate balance is essential for preventing chronic inflammation and autoimmune conditions. When your gut is healthy, your immune system functions efficiently, reducing the risk of infections, allergies, and inflammatory conditions. On the other hand, a compromised gut can trigger overactive immune responses or chronic low-grade inflammation, which has been linked to a host of health problems, ranging from joint pain to cardiovascular disease. Essentially, your gut acts like a command center for your body's defense system, and keeping it balanced and thriving is one of the most effective ways to maintain overall health and vitality. The structural integrity of your gut lining also plays a critical role in your health. The gut lining is designed to be selectively permeable, meaning it allows nutrients to pass through while keeping harmful substances out. When this lining becomes compromised, a condition often referred to as leaky gut can develop, allowing toxins, undigested food particles, and bacteria into the bloodstream. This can trigger systemic inflammation and contribute to a wide range of health issues, including fatigue, skin problems, digestive discomfort, and even mood disturbances. Supporting the gut lining through diet, hydration, and lifestyle choices, therefore, is a foundational aspect of maintaining not just digestive health, but overall wellness. Foods rich in fiber, antioxidants, and anti-inflammatory compounds help maintain this lining, while chronic stress, poor sleep, and a diet high in processed foods can weaken it over time. It's a delicate balance, but one that pays off exponentially when managed properly. What's truly remarkable is how responsive your gut is. The microbiome is highly adaptable, and even small, consistent changes in your diet and lifestyle can have a significant impact on the health of your gut. Introducing more fiber, eating a variety of plants, adding fermented foods, staying hydrated, moving your body regularly, managing stress, and prioritizing sleep can all help shift your gut environment toward a more balanced and thriving state. Probiotics and prebiotics can serve as targeted tools to help support this ecosystem, though they're most effective when combined with foundational lifestyle habits. The key takeaway is that gut health is not about quick fixes or extreme measures. It's about consistent, thoughtful choices that nurture this complex system over time. Your gut responds to how you treat it, and by giving it the right nutrients and conditions, you can create a ripple effect of improved health throughout your body. Ultimately, understanding that your gut is more than just digestion reframes how you approach your health. It's not just about the occasional stomachache or bloating after a meal. It's about realizing that a thriving gut supports your energy, mood, immunity, nutrient absorption, and even long-term disease prevention. It's a powerhouse that works tirelessly behind the scenes, and treating it with care has benefits that extend far beyond the digestive system. Every bite you eat, every habit you form, and every stressor you manage has the potential to influence this complex ecosystem. Recognizing this transforms gut health from a side topic into a central pillar of wellness. By prioritizing your gut, you're investing in your overall quality of life, your resilience, and your longevity, because when your gut thrives, your whole body thrives.
You might not realize it, but your body is constantly sending you signals about how your gut is doing. And the interesting thing is that these signals aren't always obvious. Often, people think that if they don't have a stomachache, bloating, or diarrhea, their gut must be perfectly fine. But the truth is that digestive problems can be subtle, gradual, and sometimes completely hidden until they become more serious. Your gut is like the engine of a car. It can run quietly for a while, even if something is off, but eventually the warning lights start to appear. Learning to listen to these warning signs is one of the most powerful things you can do for your overall health. One of the most common indicators that your gut might need attention is bloating. If you notice that your stomach feels swollen, tight, or uncomfortably full after meals, that's a sign that your digestive system may not be breaking down food properly. This bloating can be caused by an imbalance of gut bacteria, food intolerances, slow digestion, or even stress affecting your gut motility. It's a signal that your microbiome is struggling to process what you're eating efficiently, and it's worth paying attention to because persistent bloating can lead to discomfort and even disrupt your daily life. Gas is another related symptom that often accompanies bloating.
While some gas is completely normal, excessive or foul-smelling gas can indicate that the balance of bacteria in your gut is off, or that certain foods are not being digested properly. Foods high in fiber, certain carbohydrates, and dairy can sometimes trigger this, but chronic issues may point to underlying imbalances that need to be addressed. Constipation is also a very telling sign that your gut is out of balance. If you're going more than a couple of days without a bowel movement or feel like your stool is hard and difficult to pass, that's a signal that your gut motility might be slowed and that the gut microbiome isn't supporting digestion as efficiently as it should. On the other hand, diarrhea or loose stools can also indicate problems, often pointing to inflammation, infection, or food sensitivities. Either extreme, too slow or too fast, means your digestive system isn't functioning optimally, and it's your body's way of telling you to pay closer attention to what's going on inside. Heartburn or acid reflux is another warning sign. When you experience burning sensations in your chest or throat after eating, it may indicate that stomach acid is not staying where it's supposed to, potentially due to poor digestion or an imbalance in gut bacteria. While occasional heartburn isn't usually a major concern, frequent occurrences can suggest deeper digestive issues that can affect your overall gut health over time. Another subtle yet important sign that your gut needs attention is fatigue or low energy levels, especially after meals. You might feel sluggish, foggy, or just generally drained, and often people don't connect this to their digestion. But if your gut isn't breaking down and absorbing nutrients properly, your body isn't getting the fuel it needs. Malabsorption of key nutrients like B vitamins, iron, magnesium, and amino acids can leave you feeling depleted even if you're eating well. Over time, this can affect your concentration, mood, and physical performance, showing how closely gut health is tied to energy and overall well-being. Mood changes are another surprising sign. Have you ever felt unusually anxious, irritable, or down for no obvious reason? The gut produces and regulates a large portion of the body's neurotransmitters, including serotonin, which plays a critical role in mood regulation. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, it can disrupt this delicate chemical communication and affect your mental state. This means that persistent mood swings, anxiety, or low mood may not always be just in your head. They could be a reflection of your gut health. Food sensitivities and cravings are also signals your gut sends you. If certain foods suddenly make you feel unwell, causing bloating, gas, headaches, or fatigue, it could be a sign that your gut lining is inflamed or that your microbiome is not handling certain compounds well. Similarly, intense cravings for sugar, refined carbs, or processed foods may be influenced by the bacteria in your gut. Some types of bacteria actually thrive on sugar and can influence your cravings to get more of the foods they prefer. Understanding these cravings can give you valuable insight into what's happening in your gut, and learning to manage them can help restore balance. Skin issues can also be linked to gut health. Acne, eczema, rashes, or inflammation on the skin can sometimes reflect internal imbalances. The gut and skin are connected through inflammatory pathways, meaning that a stressed or inflamed gut can manifest outwardly. If you notice persistent skin problems, it's worth considering whether your gut microbiome and digestion might be contributing factors. Another symptom that many people overlook is irregular bowel habits or changes in stool appearance. Your stool can tell you a lot about your gut health. Ideally, bowel movements should be consistent, well-formed, and easy to pass. If you notice sudden changes in frequency, color, or consistency, or if your stool contains mucus or undigested food, these are signs that your digestive system may be under stress or that your gut microbiome is out of balance. Paying attention to these changes and tracking them over time can provide valuable clues about what your gut needs. Persistent bad breath or a metallic taste in the mouth can also be related to digestion. Poor gut health can affect how food is broken down, influence bacterial growth in the stomach and intestines, and contribute to unpleasant odors. While it might seem minor, it can be another signal that your digestive system is struggling to maintain balance. Even things like frequent headaches, joint pain, or brain fog can sometimes be traced back to gut issues. Chronic inflammation in the gut can trigger systemic inflammation, which affects other parts of the body, including the brain and joints. This shows how closely gut health is tied to overall well-being. Paying attention to these subtle signs can allow you to address problems before they become more serious, helping you optimize not just digestion, but your long-term health. In short, your body is constantly giving you feedback about the state of your gut, from obvious symptoms like bloating, gas, diarrhea, and constipation, to more subtle indicators like fatigue, mood changes, skin problems, and cravings. There's a lot you can learn by tuning in. Ignoring these signals might not feel like a big deal at first, but over time it can lead to chronic issues that affect your energy, immunity, mental health, and overall quality of life. Listening to your gut, literally and figuratively, is one of the most empowering steps you can take towards better health. Recognizing these signs allows you to take actionable steps, whether through dietary changes, lifestyle adjustments, or working with healthcare professionals to restore balance. Your gut is constantly talking to you, and by paying attention to the messages it sends, you can prevent problems before they escalate and create a foundation for optimal health, energy, and well-being.
When it comes to gut health, the food you eat plays a role that's far bigger than most people realize. Your diet doesn't just fuel your body, it directly shapes the ecosystem living inside your gut. Think of it this way. Every bite you take is like sending a message to your gut microbiome, telling it what to thrive on, what to multiply, and what to suppress. The right foods can feed beneficial bacteria, help them produce essential compounds that your body needs, and keep your digestion running smoothly, while poor choices can disrupt that balance, encourage the growth of harmful bacteria, and set the stage for bloating, inflammation, and a whole host of other issues. Fiber, for instance, is absolutely foundational for gut health. It's like fertilizer for your internal garden. Fiber isn't digested by your body in the traditional sense. Instead, it passes through your digestive tract, feeding the good bacteria in your gut. These bacteria break fiber down into short-chain fatty acids, which are incredibly beneficial. They help maintain a healthy gut lining, reduce inflammation, and even influence metabolic processes like fat storage and blood sugar regulation. Without enough fiber, your gut bacteria may struggle, your digestion can slow down, and you might even see negative effects on your energy levels and overall health. That's why including a variety of fiber-rich foods, such as vegetables, fruits, legumes, and whole grains, is such a simple yet powerful step for anyone looking to improve gut function. But it's not just about quantity. Diversity matters too. The more different types of plant foods you include in your diet, the more diverse your gut microbiome becomes, and diversity is a key indicator of a healthy gut. Different bacteria thrive on different types of fiber and plant compounds, so by eating a wide range of colorful fruits, vegetables, and legumes, you're essentially creating an environment where many types of beneficial bacteria can flourish. This diversity helps your gut respond better to challenges, supports immunity, and even improves nutrient absorption. It's not necessary to obsess over superfoods or exotic ingredients. Just focusing on a variety of everyday plant foods can have a tremendous impact. For example, incorporating leafy greens, berries, beans, lentils, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli and cauliflower, and colorful root vegetables will naturally feed your gut and promote balance. Fermented foods are another game changer for gut health. Foods like yogurt, kefir, kimchi, sauerkraut, miso, and kombucha contain live bacteria that can help restore or enhance the balance of your gut microbiome. These foods are essentially delivering beneficial microbes directly into your digestive system, where they can interact with existing bacteria and support digestion. Some people may notice improvements in bloating, regularity, and even energy levels after consistently including fermented foods in their diet. Fermented foods also bring enzymes, vitamins, and compounds that can further support gut lining integrity and overall digestive function. While they aren't a cure-all, when paired with fiber and a diverse diet, fermented foods can be a powerful tool in nurturing your gut ecosystem.
Prebiotics are another essential component. Prebiotics are a type of fiber that your gut bacteria use as food, and they're found in many everyday foods like garlic, onions, leeks, asparagus, bananas, and even whole grains. Feeding your good bacteria with prebiotics helps them multiply and become more active, which in turn supports digestion, nutrient absorption, and immune function. Think of prebiotics and probiotics like a team. Prebiotics are the fuel, and probiotics are the players. Both are necessary for a healthy gut ecosystem, and together they can create a thriving environment that protects you from digestive issues and inflammation. Including both in your diet is a strategy that pays off over time, and it's much more effective than relying on supplements alone. It's also worth mentioning that hydration plays a surprisingly important role in gut health. Water is essential not just for overall body function, but specifically for digestion. It helps move food through your digestive tract efficiently, supports the mucosal lining of your intestines, and helps prevent constipation. Without adequate water, even a high-fiber diet can become problematic, causing bloating or discomfort instead of helping your digestion. Small, consistent sips of water throughout the day, paired with fiber-rich foods, can make a huge difference in how comfortably and efficiently your gut processes food. Hydration, combined with a nutrient-rich diet, sets the stage for a gut that operates smoothly and supports overall health. On the flip side, certain foods can disrupt your gut balance. Highly processed foods, refined sugars, artificial sweeteners, and excessive amounts of fried or ultra-processed foods can feed harmful bacteria, promote inflammation, and slow digestion. While the occasional treat isn't catastrophic, consistently eating these types of foods can tip the delicate balance of your microbiome, leading to bloating, gas, discomfort, and over time, more serious digestive issues. That's why diet isn't about perfection, it's about prioritizing gut-friendly choices most of the time, while keeping indulgences in moderation. Making small, sustainable changes can often have a more significant long-term impact than extreme or restrictive diets. Food intolerances are another consideration. Some people experience bloating, gas, or fatigue after consuming certain foods like dairy, gluten, or high FODMAP ingredients. These reactions are often linked to the gut's ability to properly break down and absorb nutrients, or to an imbalance in the microbiome. Paying attention to how your body responds to specific foods can be incredibly informative, helping you identify patterns and make adjustments that support digestion and comfort. Keeping a simple food journal, noting what you eat and how you feel, can reveal trends that might otherwise go unnoticed. Over time, this awareness allows you to make dietary choices that support your gut rather than challenge it. In addition to what you eat, timing and habits around meals can influence gut health. Eating slowly, chewing food thoroughly, and allowing your digestive system time to process meals can enhance nutrient absorption and reduce bloating. Mindless eating, rushing through meals, or eating large amounts of food at once can overwhelm your digestive system, potentially disrupting the balance of bacteria and causing discomfort. Similarly, spacing meals to allow your gut to rest and recover can support microbiome health and improve overall digestion. Small adjustments in eating habits can have a surprisingly large impact over time. Ultimately, the way your diet shapes your gut is both powerful and nuanced. Every food choice sends signals to your microbiome, either nurturing it or challenging it. A diet rich in fiber, diverse plant foods, prebiotics, fermented foods, and proper hydration provides the foundation for a balanced, thriving gut. Paying attention to how your body reacts to certain foods, moderating processed and high-sugar items, and adopting mindful eating practices further supports your digestive system. By approaching diet as a tool to cultivate a healthy microbiome, rather than simply as fuel or calories, you're investing in your long-term energy, immunity, mood, and overall well-being, because the gut doesn't just digest, it communicates, protects, and regulates, influencing almost every aspect of your health.
When it comes to gut health, most people immediately focus on food,
thinking that diet is the only factor that matters. But the truth is that your lifestyle choices can have just as big, if not bigger, an impact on your digestive system. The way you sleep, move, manage stress, and structure your day all play critical roles in how your gut functions. The gut is not an isolated system. It's deeply connected to your nervous system, endocrine system, and even your emotional state, which means that poor lifestyle habits can throw the entire balance off. One of the biggest disruptors of gut health is stress. We live in a world where stress is often unavoidable, but the way stress affects the gut is profound. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol and other stress hormones, which slow down digestion, alter gut motility, and change the composition of your gut bacteria. This can lead to bloating, discomfort, or irregular bowel movements. Long-term stress can even trigger inflammation in the gut lining, making it more permeable and allowing unwanted substances to enter the bloodstream. That's why stress management is not a luxury, it's a vital part of gut health. Practices like meditation, deep breathing exercises, yoga, journaling, or even just taking a short walk outside can have measurable effects on how your digestive system operates. And over time, these small, consistent habits can lead to noticeable improvements in digestion, energy levels, and overall well-being. Sleep is another lifestyle factor that plays a massive role in gut health. Many people underestimate the connection between their sleep patterns and how well their digestive system functions, but research shows that your gut microbiome follows a circadian rhythm just like the rest of your body. When you consistently get poor sleep, wake up at irregular times, or disrupt your natural sleep cycle, it negatively affects the diversity and balance of your gut bacteria. This can lead to a range of issues, including bloating, irregularity, poor nutrient absorption, and even increased cravings for sugar and processed foods. On the other hand, regular, high-quality sleep helps your gut maintain balance, supports immune function, and allows your body to repair and rejuvenate. Prioritizing sleep is one of the simplest yet most powerful ways to support digestion, reduce inflammation, and optimize overall health. Even small improvements, like going to bed 30 minutes earlier or establishing a calming pre-sleep routine, can make a significant difference over time. Physical activity is also a cornerstone of gut health. Movement affects the digestive system in several important ways. First, exercise helps increase gut motility, meaning it helps food move through your digestive tract more efficiently. This can reduce the risk of constipation and support regular bowel movements. Second, exercise promotes the growth and diversity of beneficial gut bacteria, which is directly linked to improved metabolism, immunity, and reduced inflammation. The best part is that you don't have to train like an athlete to see benefits. Even moderate, consistent activity like walking, cycling, swimming, stretching, or bodyweight workouts can create a positive impact on your gut over time. The key is consistency rather than intensity. Moving your body daily not only supports digestion, but also helps manage stress and improve sleep, creating a virtuous cycle where multiple lifestyle factors reinforce each other to benefit gut health. Another important aspect of lifestyle is hydration. Drinking enough water is often overlooked when people think about gut health, but it's crucial. Water helps food move smoothly through your digestive system, supports the mucosal lining of your intestines, and prevents constipation. Even mild dehydration can slow digestion, make stool harder and more difficult to pass, and create a stressful environment for your gut bacteria. That's why proper hydration with a high-fiber diet ensures that your digestive system functions efficiently, supporting a balanced microbiome and optimal nutrient absorption. Small, consistent sips of water throughout the day, rather than drinking a lot at once, tend to be the most effective, and pairing hydration with herbal teas or water-rich foods like fruits and vegetables can further enhance digestion. Meal timing and eating habits are lifestyle factors that also impact gut health. Eating on a consistent schedule, taking time to chew food thoroughly, and avoiding rushing through meals allows your digestive system to operate efficiently. Mindless eating, late-night meals, or eating too quickly can overwhelm your gut, cause bloating and disrupt the balance of bacteria. Allowing your body time to digest between meals and paying attention to hunger and fullness cues creates a rhythm that supports both the mechanical and microbial processes of digestion. Similarly, intermittent fasting or spacing meals strategically can give your gut a chance to rest and repair, which may further support microbiome health and metabolic function. Even small adjustments in meal timing and eating behavior can have profound long-term effects when practiced consistently. Stress management, sleep, exercise, hydration, and eating habits all intersect to create a lifestyle that either nurtures or challenges your gut. But there's another critical piece that's often overlooked: your daily environment and habits outside of food and exercise. For example, excessive alcohol, smoking, and overuse of medications like NSAIDs or antibiotics can disrupt gut balance and damage the gut lining. While medications and alcohol are sometimes necessary, being mindful of how often you use them and supporting your body with gut-friendly foods and recovery habits helps mitigate their impact. Similarly, exposure to nature, time outdoors, and social connections can positively influence stress levels, which in turn supports gut health. Your lifestyle is a full ecosystem of choices, and each element can either strengthen or weaken your digestive system over time. Consistency is key when it comes to lifestyle. Unlike a single meal or a one-time supplement, lifestyle habits compound over time. Daily stress management, quality sleep, regular movement, proper hydration, mindful eating, and moderation of harmful substances collectively create a gut environment where beneficial bacteria thrive, the gut lining stays strong, and digestion becomes efficient and reliable. The beauty of focusing on lifestyle is that the improvements often ripple out, enhancing not only gut health, but energy, immunity, mental clarity, and even weight management. Small, intentional choices, like going for a walk after meals, turning off screens before bed, drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, or practicing deep breathing for a few minutes, may seem minor individually, but together they create a powerful foundation for long-term gut wellness. Lifestyle isn't just about avoiding harm, it's about actively creating conditions that allow your digestive system and microbiome to flourish. When you view gut health through this lens, every decision you make about how you sleep, move, eat, and manage stress becomes a meaningful opportunity to nurture your body, prevent discomfort, and support overall well-being. Your daily habits have the power to transform digestion, regulate inflammation, support immune function, and even influence mental clarity and emotional resilience, making lifestyle a critical cornerstone of gut health that works hand in hand with diet and other supportive measures.
One of the most important things to understand about gut health is that it isn't a one-size-fits-all situation. Everyone's digestive system, microbiome, and lifestyle are unique, which means that what works perfectly for one person may not work at all for someone else. That's why personalization is such a critical piece of the puzzle when it comes to optimizing digestion and overall gut health. Listening to your body and paying attention to how it reacts to different foods, habits, and routines is far more effective than following generic advice blindly. You might notice that certain high-fiber foods like beans or cruciferous vegetables make you feel bloated or uncomfortable at first, while others may feel perfectly fine. Some people tolerate dairy or gluten without any problems, while others experience digestive distress. This variability is natural, and it highlights the importance of experimenting, observing, and adjusting based on your own body's signals. The goal is to create a personalized approach that supports your unique gut ecosystem, rather than trying to fit into a rigid template that may not suit your needs. Consistency is equally important. The gut microbiome is highly dynamic and responds to changes in diet, lifestyle, and environment, but these changes don't happen overnight. Establishing regular habits, maintaining a balanced diet, staying hydrated, managing stress, and exercising consistently are what allow your gut to adapt, repair, and thrive. Sporadic efforts, while better than nothing, tend to yield only temporary or limited results. The good bacteria in your gut need consistent nourishment from fiber, prebiotics, and fermented foods to flourish.
Likewise, the gut lining requires regular support through nutrient-rich foods and proper hydration to remain strong and functional. By making gut-friendly choices day in and day out, you create a stable environment where your digestive system can operate efficiently, inflammation is minimized, and nutrient absorption is optimized. It's the compounding effect of consistent habits over time that leads to real, lasting improvements in digestion and overall health. Tracking and observing your body's reactions is a key part of personalization. Keeping a simple food and symptom journal can be incredibly powerful. Writing down what you eat, when you eat it, and how you feel afterward helps you identify patterns that may otherwise go unnoticed. For example, you might discover that eating certain high FODMAP foods causes bloating in the evening, or that skipping breakfast leads to slower digestion later in the day. By noticing these trends, you can make small adjustments that align with your body's needs, gradually creating a gut-friendly routine that works specifically for you. Over time, this self-awareness empowers you to make better decisions about what to eat, when to eat, and which habits to prioritize, turning gut health from a vague idea into a practical, actionable part of your daily life. It's also important to understand that small, incremental changes work better than dramatic overhauls. Trying to completely change your diet, exercise routine, and stress management all at once can be overwhelming and unsustainable. Your gut and your body respond best to gradual improvements that are consistently maintained. Introducing fiber slowly, adding one new fermented food at a time, increasing movement incrementally, and incorporating short stress reduction practices can help your digestive system adapt without creating additional discomfort. This approach not only improves the chances of long-term success, but also allows you to fine-tune your routine based on how your body responds. The key is patience and persistence. Real results come from steady, consistent efforts rather than quick fixes or extreme measures. Supplements can also play a supportive role, but again, personalization and consistency matter. Probiotics, for example, can help introduce beneficial bacteria, especially after antibiotics or periods of digestive stress, but they are most effective when combined with a diet and lifestyle that nurtures your gut. Digestive enzymes can help with specific challenges, such as difficulty breaking down certain foods, while nutrients like glutamine or omega-3 fatty acids can support gut lining integrity and reduce inflammation. However, supplements should complement, not replace, fundamental habits like eating a diverse diet, staying hydrated, moving your body, and managing stress. Consistently applying these foundational practices is far more powerful than relying solely on pills or powders to fix your gut. Another aspect of personalization is recognizing that your gut health needs may change over time. Life stages, stress levels, dietary shifts, travel, illness, or medication use can all impact your microbiome and digestive system. What works for you now may need to be adjusted in the future. This is why ongoing awareness, adaptation, and small tweaks are crucial. By staying attuned to your body and responding to its needs, you can maintain gut balance and prevent problems from escalating. This flexible, personalized approach ensures that you are supporting your digestive system in the long term, rather than relying on temporary measures or rigid rules that may not fit your changing lifestyle. Listening to your gut goes beyond physical symptoms. It also involves recognizing how your body feels emotionally and mentally. Energy levels, mood, clarity of thought, and even sleep patterns can all be influenced by gut health. By tracking these factors along with dietary and lifestyle changes, you gain a more complete picture of how your gut affects your overall well-being. Personalizing your approach means considering all of these aspects, not just digestion or bowel movements. This holistic perspective allows you to create a routine that supports not only a healthy microbiome, but also your mental clarity, emotional resilience, and long-term vitality. Consistency in applying these practices reinforces the benefits, making it easier for your gut and your body to maintain balance even during periods of stress or dietary changes. Ultimately, the combination of personalization and consistency creates a powerful framework for gut health. Personalization ensures that you are listening to your body, recognizing its unique needs, and adjusting your habits accordingly.
Consistency ensures that these habits are applied over time, allowing your gut microbiome to stabilize, your digestive system to function efficiently, and your overall health to improve gradually but sustainably. By focusing on both of these principles, you empower yourself to take control of your gut health in a realistic and manageable way, rather than chasing quick fixes or following generic advice that may not suit your body. This approach transforms gut health from a vague concept into a practical, actionable part of your daily life, giving you the tools to optimize digestion, reduce inflammation, improve energy, and support overall wellness on a daily basis. Consistency and personalization also build confidence and trust in your body. When you observe how certain foods and habits affect your digestion, and when you see gradual improvements over time, you develop a stronger sense of what works for you. This self-knowledge allows you to make informed choices, respond proactively to digestive challenges, and maintain balance even in unpredictable situations, such as traveling, social events, or changes in routine. Over time, this approach fosters a deep understanding of your body, a sense of empowerment, and a sustainable long-term strategy for maintaining gut health and overall wellness, making it easier to prevent issues before they arise and to recover quickly if challenges occur.